So I'm at the visitor center for Royale in Houghton, Michigan, and it's on the mainland, and I'm hoping to take a seaplane out tomorrow. But they said not a lot of them went out today because of fog, and it's supposed to be rainy tomorrow. So we'll see if I get to go or not tomorrow. So after a few hours delay, we're going to be taking off soon. And I'm nervous and excited to ride a seaplane for the first time. Seaplanes feel slow, and you feel the motion of the air more, but I did it. Now I'm gonna go to the visitor center and get organized. Well, I got my permit, I bought some fuel for my stove, got some potable water. Now I'm heading off on trail. And I'd really like to find a shelter instead of a campsite because it rained a lot here today. So we'll see. As expected, the shelters at Rock Harbor Campground were taken. So we're moving on to 3 Mile Campground. It is so beautiful out here. This is unreal. Like, it's so neat. I've heard big things crashing through the woods twice. Probably a moose, but it is a little scary. I just don't want to surprise the moose. I would love to see it from a distance. And the trail's really well marked until you get to like the boulder fields, and then it can be kind of hard. But if you just keep going parallel to the lake, and eventually you'll find it. But other than that, it's been nice. I'm going from 3 Mile to Daisy Farm, and I haven't filmed a lot because I'm tired and the trail is really sloshy. But I came to the open mine pits. Pretty full of water right now. The mosquitoes are for real out here. I sprayed bug spray on my shirt this morning, but they wouldn't leave me alone. So I had to bust out the net, and it has helped a lot. And there's a light rain right now, so about 1.5 miles left. I would love to set up in a shelter and chill out for a little while. So that's the goal. A lot of the trail is swamped out. There's places where they've built bridges like boardwalks to walk on, which is super nice. But some of it is just so sloppy. And you kind of get tired of like picking around all the mud and water. Well, I do anyway. Well, I made it to Daisy Farm and I snagged a shelter, which is really lucky because it's raining quite a bit now. So I set my tent up and I put dry clothes on, and now I'm just going to relax here until the rain stops, and then I'll go around and explore the area. But yay, I'm really glad I got a shelter. It's pretty nasty out there. Well, it's been a pretty chill day here. I just have been laying around and reading. So it's kind of nice change of pace, just not to be hiking all day. But tomorrow's a big one. Tomorrow we're hiking 7.2 miles back to Rock Harbor. So that'll be the biggest hike yet for me with 35 pounds of weight on my back. The trail is much more enjoyable when it's not pouring rain on you while you hike, and it's still pretty sloshy in places. You just got to be really careful and slow and just give in to the fact that you're gonna get muddy. But I'm really enjoying this place. I already am thinking I want to come back. Parts of this trail are so swamped out. Even the little side trails on the side to get around it are pretty bad. It's pretty gross. It's slow going. You gotta really pay attention to where you're walking so you don't end up in the mud. Made it back to the mine pit area. Can't really see how deep they go because they're all filled with water. I know they mined copper here for a while, and at a time there was also commercial fishing based off this island, but I hope to learn more of history when I get back to the Rock Harbor area. Oh, what a beautiful day. I just lost my boot in that. It was way lower than I thought. And when my foot came up, my boot stayed and my sock came out. So my boot is filthy, but luckily only a little water got in. My sock is a mess. Oh yay. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Well, I made it back to 3 Mile Campground and I found this lovely picnic table right here by the water. I'm trying to let my socks dry out, mostly the one with the soggy boot. Have some lunch and then 3 more miles to go. When I lost my boot, when my foot came out and the boot stayed, my instinct was to turn around and grab my boot. But I told myself, like, calm down, assess the situation. And so then I took a few more steps up some other rocks so I could set my pack down because I didn't want to get out of balance and then actually fall into the mud and get worse. So I set my pack down, I went back down, very carefully got my boot out. It was really stuck in there. I can't believe that happened. I still am not quite sure how that happened, but I guess I wasn't paying enough attention to where I was walking. But yeah, it could have been a lot worse, so. And now I've got a nice spot to take a break in the shade and everything's drying out in the sun, so I can't complain. Royale is definitely rugged and for real, but I really have enjoyed my time here so far. Yeah, the rain, the bugs, the mud, like it's real, but it's so beautiful and peaceful. I made it back to Rock Harbor. It is so nice to sit down and take this pack off. If you come in and out of Rock Harbor on your backpacking trip, you can go to the visitor's store and get tokens for the shower, or you can splurge for a room in the Rock Harbor Lodge.